So that's different, you know. It's,
I
and
know.
it's family
I be
haven't
inviting
seen in a
myself to
while.
other people's families parties. That's what I'm saying. Like anytime. Bay Area, Berkeley. What?
Yeah,
what?
so they're having a birthday party
Open bar
for my
What?
aunt.
What?
And so they're reaching out because it'd be nice if we can come celebrate. So she comes celebrate. It's my dad's sister, my dad's half sister, so sister. So
Okay.
out in Berkeley.
And you're gonna blow them off for?
No, I want to go, but we'll see how it goes.
They're probably watching this right now. Like, yeah, okay. When you don't go, just know. I know.
We watched
the show where you
going.
said you might come and then you didn't.
Right. Well, because
she's gonna call the day up.
No.
Not feeling so good. No, you're feeling fine.
No.
We heard that you were debating on not coming in the first place.
I don't know.
But you can stop that fake cough first off.
Oh my God. Why would I give my family a sick call first off?
I wish. Shoot, I need all type of calls. I be calling my family like, yeah, I was in jail. I couldn't even show up. So that's why you couldn't come play pool with us last night. Really? I was locked up on some. They let you out pretty quick. Yeah, I know. I was snitching.
Oh God, that's terrible. What's the weather gonna be like tomorrow, anyways?
Hot.
Oh man. Maybe in Berkeley it won't be so hot. I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh no. It's not
gonna be
gonna be
104 tomorrow. Out here, it's gonna be 104.
What is it today?
Oh, come on.
Today?
Hopefully it's cooler today. No.
106.
Oh,
come on.
Yeah.
Ouch.
No, I woke up and left the house and it was feeling great at 8.
This is how you know it's going to be hot.
It was hot in the morning.
We've been doing this. We've been giving the weather for the last, 3 or 4 shows?
Slowly, gradually.
And it's been, in the 60s. Every time it's 77 right now.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. Like 2 days ago.
When we leave here, it'll probably be in the 80s.
Yeah.
By the time we get out of here.
Goodness.
Man.
It was warm
that's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
if it's warm in the morning,
I hate the weather that when you get in your car, it's just over with right there. And then you're sweating, beads are,
Yeah.
So 106 today, huh?
106 today. It'd be 103 on Sunday, so there's a break.
Oh, but 104, so 106, 104, 103.
Then drops down to 97 on Monday.
I'm going to the Bay Area.
So then it jumps right back up to the hundreds on that next Friday. So next week it'll be the same thing as this.
I want to go out somewhere and see the nature, guys. I'm not from California. Where can I do that?
Everywhere.
Really? Yeah.
Nature. I want nature. Yeah.
You can go to
something
Oakland
really
and go
cool.
to the Redwood Forest, the Redwood National Park. Is that what it is?
There's so many places
Is
to
it
go
big?
around
Is
here.
it
depends on
enough
what
to
you
explore? I want to explore and get lost.
I've done hiking there. You can do that.
Yep, there's John Muir Woods over in San Ramon area. You have
to the Redwoods.
Angels Camp.
Yes, because in this heat, I need somewhere to escape.
Yes.
I need an escape.
Angels Camp has caves, caverns. You can go out there. You go to Mont Diablo.
Where's that?
You go to Sacramento. They're
Mont
everywhere.
Diablo.
Mont
That's
Diablo.
right here in Stockton. I'm playing.
Well, you can see it from Stockton, yes. That big mountain over there to the west.
Wait, what was that first one? The one that you said before that?
John Muir Woods.
San Ramon or something like that?
It's kind of
the close one.
not San Ramon.
Angels Camp?
Angels Camp.
Yeah, Angels Camp.
Angels Camp.
Oh, Angels Camp?
Where is that?
Angels Camp, you're going out east. So you're going to head out Highway 4 to 26, or if you're up north, you can go through Lockford, go through 88.
How far of a drive you think it is?
About an hour and
yeah,
some
so
change.
everything's going to be like about an hour drive.
Right.
Well,
so
I mean, if you're trying to get out of the city.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's a good hub here, so it's like pretty much an hour in any direction. You'll get to something pretty cool. Bay Area.
That is true. Hour and a half, you get anything you want. I need to hit up one of these casinos or are they casinos?
We got Jackson.
What,
You got
Jackson?
Red Hawk. You got quite a few casinos around.
I was at
My grandparents
in St. Louis.
My parents go.
At the East St. Louis casino. It's called Casino Queens, and I was coming up, y'all.
Is that big building that's over by Mississippi River?
Yeah.
Oh man, they be having parties over there.
I was at the Queens and wait, you said the big building on the river or
it's right over by the Mississippi River.
Yep. Casino Queens, y'all. I had
big old
so
parties
I had $1 when I got there. This is luck. This is lucky to me. and I was playing penny slots, and I made that dollar shoot to 7. I made it shoot to 7. I was like,
come on.
yeah. And then I was there for like only about 35 minutes that day, and then I shot that dollar all the way back down to $1, and then as soon as it hit $1 back to that dollar, I was like, "Yep, bling, give my $1 back."
But you got to play.
Yeah, I got to play. It was really fun. I was like, oh, 30 free games, bling, 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 playing. And then the next day I went back on some. You know what? I got this. So I had like $35, and I forgot what else. I went to the penny slots and I lost 5. I was like, what? Yesterday I was having such luck. I was having so much luck. What's going on? Like, I sat down at the same one. I was like, this isn't right. So I left. And I lost that 5. I'm saying I lost that 5 in like 2 minutes. Where yesterday I was playing with $1 for like 35 minutes. But lost that 5, got up, and then I started playing tables, and then I lost, like, everything. I only had 1 5 left, and then I was like, and this is 5 minutes into my visit at the casino. I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, okay, this 5, let's play. And then, boom, I'm playing the one where you play against banker or player, and basically it's a 50-50. You just choose, but usually it's banker. Or
what is that game?
I have no idea. It's Baccarat, is it?
Baccarat?
No, that sounds like something else.
21?
No, it's not. It's not 21. That's what it's
I like to play
card
poker.
Blackjack.
But the 21 in that game are basically hand in hand.
Oh,
okay.
But yeah, so you get 50-50. You pick banker or player, and then put your money on that. Or you can pick tie. So it's basically 3 options. And I was just throwing it on banker. Just kept throwing it on banker, and I came up. I came up $100.
Nice.
I was positive 100 where I walked in with. And then I started playing some more, and then
all of it disappeared.
No. I lost 75, and then I walked out positive 25, and then that's when I was like, get out. Because the reason I left with 25 too was I was being smart, because look, I had 100, I was up 100, so I'm cocky. Now I'm like, I'm just gonna keep playing banker, bam, bam, and I'm playing it slow. I'm not even doing like, okay, let me take all of these chips, and stack them on this one and try to be lucky. No, I'm like, not at the most 2 at a time, like 10, and then I'm doing the 5, and I'm losing everything. Just bow, lose, bow, boom. I took like 8 losses in a row. That's why I was like, stop. Time to go. Like, I'm serious. I'm all the way. I'm positive 100, and I'm like, let's get like positive 100.
I'm trying
to see where it could go. And then I took like 8 losses in a row, and I didn't even want to try to win this stuff back. I was like, no.
No, I'm trying to leave with something in my pocket.
Yeah, I've never, like, my chips was like this. I even put a stack in my pocket. Like, I'm not touching these. This is extra money.
Coming home with me.
Yeah. It took so quick before I'm in this pocket. Like, oh snap! Let me put $1 on that tie box just in case. Because if you hit the tie, it's 8-1. So it's so
yeah.
So do you consider yourself a disciplined gambler? Because gambling is an addiction.
You know what?
And a lot of people have to go to therapy for that.
What?
People got to stay away from things like that
definitely
for their safety and sanity.
Discipline, but also I know I'm a young gambler. I've lost a lot of money on blackjack before, like hundreds. So it's been a while since I played again like that, and so let's just hope tomorrow. Let's just hope I don't find any place that I really like to gamble.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Because that's probably gonna, what I'm saying,
set you off and like, it's bringing me back.
I can have $25.
I got a little bit of cash. I go try to flip this.
Heck yeah, you got $25. They give you 5 chips right there. You do it. You know what I'm saying? You just. Like I said, that game was a 50-50 chance.
Right. So every chip is 50-50 chance.
It's like, man, like 50-50? Come on now. You just at that point picking your. Yeah. I like to have fun though. I have fun with it. I don't like, you'll see people sit next to you with like the large stacks, dish out like hundreds real quick, and then put it all down. And you just like, what the?
You're like,
and then they lose it, and then you can see it hurts them. Like, it hurts them. Look, but they're professionals at being hurt at gambling. Like they're professional. Like they'll keep their straight straight face.
Their face is just
like me. I'm hurt. I'm falling out my chair for them and stuff. And they're just in there, like they took it. You can see in their face, like maybe their eyebrow lifted or a little bit.
Right, they're just like they puckered their lips.
They get on the phone and stuff. Like, what are you on the phone?
I need more money.
They're talking to their old lady, going, "Yeah, no, rent's not gonna happen this month.
I'm not coming home."
Man, that right there hurts.
Well, I was up when I was up 100. I was helping people out. People who just lost like 300. I was like, "You want a 5 chip?" It's nothing. You got it. I was like, "Yeah, you had that. Try to at least you have a chance to win yourself back home." You know what I'm saying?
Man, well, that's pretty intense. Well, if you do end up finding a place out here that you enjoy, I've been to. I'm looking forward to hearing those stories.
They have a few card rooms out here. I've only been to the West Point one, and they didn't have that game. I don't think they didn't have that game. If I find that game again, because I don't like playing 21 no more, because my money gets took. Like there's no strategizing to it. Like no matter how many times I think I can't. I always sit down and play. But this 50-50 game, like I said, it's 50-50. I just feel like the dealer at blackjack is always good. I'm like, it's probably 75-25 towards a player. If you know what she's doing or whatever. But nah, this other game, if I find one of those, I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know if they have the 50-50 thing at the place I'm thinking of. But
I don't know how to play poker.
But
I'll teach you.
There's a card place over by Rite Aid by the Extra Mile and Safeway.
Oh, on Ben Holt, where there used to be the Naughty Nicks.
Where
that was the old Naughty Nicks spot, and so now they have a little casino. They have another one on the other side of that. I think is over. What's that? Cragen or O'Reilly's? That's on the other side.
It's by Chuck E. Cheese
on the other side. So there's two. So you have Naughty Nicks old spot, which is now a casino or a gambling spot, and then you have another card room or something of the sort that's on the other side, in that little pocket behind the furniture store. There's also one that I've heard is and seen is over the East Len Plaza, I think it's called, but it's over by the Food for Less on the east side. I think they have a little spot over there, unless that's gone.
Yeah, and even if that's gone, we just talked about the place that took. I was actually kind of sad when they took out Naughty Nicks. That place was fun.
What's Naughty Nicks?
Exactly.
So
you've only been here 8 months. It's because you've only been here 8 months.
Yeah, it's been gone for a long time.
So Naughty Nicks is this place where you can go have pizza, shoot some pool. There was like an arcade all around. There was music. So basically, it was just a really huge place that you could go have parties. The kids can go run around and play. Just go play ice cream.
I like how you said run around.
Yeah,
and then they had and then in the front entrance they had like a bunch of games for kids. So you could be like, the adults want to go over here, play some pool. Here's some quarters. Go over to those machines. There's some food at the table. Go eat at a table.
Pretty much.
Like,
just go run and play. Hit back to the table. Eat, drink.
They had mascot.
Balloons. They get balloons
little
out.
Naughty Nick with the little dog.
But they're out of business now.
Well, they
I don't know
sold it
why though. It was a good location. For families and I guess because kids would go over there and
get rowdy. And then it's just probably taking a toll. But maybe they wanted to move on. Maybe they were getting older. So I know that they had opened it up initially for their son Nicholas, for a place for him to go play, and that's how it started. And he must have grown up.
Yeah.
Dog's gone.
I wonder if it would be in the stars to find out whether people should test their luck gambling or things like that.
In the stars?
Whether it be in the stars.
I know people do that. People have to do
Let
that.
me give you a story. I have a cousin. We're going to keep the name. I'm not going to say the name.
Names will be changed to protect the innocent.
Yeah.
But no, there's nothing wrong with this. They like to gamble and they win. Like they win big.
My sister's good at gambling too. So there's people who just
who
know
are
how
good.
to play.
Yeah,
I mean, they got they just.
There are people who are career
sisters.
gamblers. There are career gamblers, and I believe that I don't know what makes them that lucky or what their technique is, but yeah, like she wins. I don't know if she visualizes her win, or how it is.
She's just probably good with numbers.
Maybe that as well. But they win everything. Even when
they win everything.
Even when I had a raffle at my show, they won. Like it was just like
they just have it in their energy that they
that they win. That's what I'm saying. You think people be
it
like, oh no,
like
they
some
win
people,
sometimes.
bad luck just
No,
them.
I'm saying like they win.
That's me.
Oh no, that's the Virgo thinking that. That's that.
I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna start visualizing like the bling 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 bling. So random shit. Like just go to sleep and just meditate a little bit and just what I really want. Bling 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 bling.
I know. I've tried something like that.
Manifest it. You're gonna manifest it.
Yeah, I'm gonna manifest it. Basically,
I have a friend. She says she's a master manifester. My friend, shout out to you, Alicia. But she's a master manifester, and that's the way she says it too. It's so cute. But yeah, she definitely, truly believes in manifesting and putting in that power of vision and energy and thought and everything towards manifesting exactly what it is that you want to happen.
I'm a huge believer in that as well.
Yeah, I mean, and really that's kind of where it starts when you're starting to create your life is what you see. So you start putting action towards those things.
Do you ever think like, man, how did I get here? Or me being a believer in that, sometimes I may think like, what? How did I get to this point in life to where like I manifested that, or just the weird things that come across? Like I did that. Because that's one of the things they will argue with, like everything in you that crosses your life that you have manifested yourself. So everything negative and positive would fall under that category. So if you see something like some BS that you're really not trying to deal with, or that just keeps repetitively coming into your life, that's probably something that you manifested into your life. But then again, I'd be like, okay, what's the steps to get this out of my life? 'Cause
yeah.
How do you detach?
Yeah,
from
how
it?
do you reverse manifest or?
Well, that goes into working with starting off with what you're acknowledging that it is that you don't want, and then you say, okay, that's not what I want, and then you take the necessary steps to start to distance yourself from it. And when you start to feel, sometimes there may be an emotional pull towards it, a physical pull towards it, a mental pull towards it, where it's like, your thoughts are on it, or like you physically need to be near it or touch it. Like, so for example, maybe somebody who doesn't want to let go of an ex and they just need to be there. They need to be in their presence, or, or emotionally, they need it for some kind of emotional benefit to themselves. But then you have to kind of find like how you can start to replace it in your life, whatever that may be, so that you start to take whatever it is that you're trying to get out of your life, and whatever you manifested, you want to like let it go. And it takes work. It's a process, and there's many different ways that you can talk. And I would mention something, but you'd probably not understand what I'm saying when I talk about cutting a cord. There's like spiritual energy, different energies that can attach to your energies. And so when you're having to cut cords and cut, lines, it's very interesting concepts. And I would have to go back to some basics to even get.
What you say, cut cord. I kind of follow it, and I mean,
it's because it's kind of like that energy comes.
Definitely.
Like you've drawn to it, and so it's attached, and so now it's like when you want to cut it out of your energy, so that it's not there anymore, and you can start to be free from it and move it into what you do want. It takes work. It takes spiritual work. It takes physical, mental. It takes all of you. To make that happen, as it did for you to make it happen, in the first place, to bring it into your life as it does to take it out. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of work.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of mental work. For me, I'm physical, so when I get frustrated.
Why did that make me laugh?
Because it hurts my brain just thinking about it.
That's a lot of thinking.
I take it you don't meditate much.
No. Sounds like
no. For me, exercise.
There you go.
I exercise, and as I exercise, I just kind of like how I get rid of my frustration is when I kind of visualize it in my head, and it's gonna sound weird, just putting it out there, but I kind of imagine breathing out the negativity.
No, that totally
or breathing out the negativity,
yes,
and then breathing in the positivity.
So it's like breathing in life as you're breathing out. Yes,
and just literally just take all the negativity and just
and
be
let
like,
it go.
Go away.
That's exactly right. No, that's exactly right.
I do not need this.
Absolutely right. Yeah. And that's actually one of the ways that you do end up sending those negative things and or frustrations or what it is that you don't want out, because you're putting efforts to sending the energy of those particular molecules and energy away. And when you talk about bringing in, like, that's your intention. So when you're sending out that intention and you're linking with those energy, those molecules, it brings that back in. So it's you are doing an effective method of pushing it out and bringing in goodness.
Yeah, I just walk and I listen to my music and I just
and you visual and so
I take myself from a very frustrated level and just go wee and bring myself back down.
Nice. So you do. That's You say you don't meditate, but it takes meditation to be able to do that.
It's a form.
You're meditating.
Yeah, it's a form.
And you're focusing on it. So there you go.
Yeah, I don't meditate as much as I probably need to be doing it. My biggest thing is when I used to do it a lot, and I used to have this app for it on my phone. So I used to there used to be different types. Like I could do like financial meditation, this meditation, love meditation, different ones that maybe how I felt. So I would do them often, and they will all be a little bit different. Maybe some will be longer than others. Maybe sometimes I meditate, I would click the one that's like, okay, what you want. This is what you want. So then I would really get really deep into it. Like felt like I'm floating, all that stuff, and it felt good. And I did feel one, like every day after meditating, I felt like one, like, oh, I at least my brain is like clear, like I know what I want, and it's a clear sign. But I don't do that enough anymore because I can't, like, even with that app, I can't even like let it put me to sleep anymore. I think I need to switch up on the music, because now when I fall down, it's just like, can we just get to this already? It's like, I don't have time to be swayed and tricked and relaxed into my meditation anymore. I just need a way where it could just be quick, like I'm there already.
That takes practice, and once you
and that's what it is.
Yeah,
I
once
think
you've practiced so much that to get to that place, when you've practiced so much so that your body knows how to just get there, you just get there. But it takes that daily practice to
so how are you
train yourself.
Are you there or?
I would think so. I mean,
do you fall off as well? Is
what's
it just
fall
like,
off? What do you mean?
Like you need fall
so
asleep? you have a lot of
fall off like
fall
of
off
meditation
practicing.
Yeah. I actually everybody has their moments, their pockets. So I have especially when I chant. I'm Buddhist. I chant, and I do pray too, because I have a rooted background in Baptist Christianity, and I've studied many different and practiced many different things. So my dad's side of the family, and then my mom's side of the family, and I've been exposed to quite a few things, and then the options that were shown as we become older. You can try check out different things. So I found what works for me. I still have my prayer, my moments, my God talk. I still do my meditations. But I pretty much can get to a point where when I just need to be in meditation, I can be there. Yeah. But that comes with practice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so it's to the point where when you need to make those things happen, like when you need to get that frustration out in a hot minute, or you need to bring something in, that peace or whatever it is that you're looking to have at that split second moment.
Usually if I can't relax, like just thinking or listening to music, I'll drink tea. But I do the herbal stuff though. I don't like, I know people who like to add honey and sugar and all the stuff to it. I literally just get hot water and put the tea bag in there and just drink the
tea without
any caffeine or anything in it.
Nice.
And that usually that can help too.
When I get to a point where, say, I'm in a place where I'm super distracted.
Nice glass of tea.
Lots of tea.
Lots of tea.
Some tea and crackers today.
Put your pinky up while you drink it.
But the healthy alternative to coffee, right? So yeah, no. When I'm like in a place of like super distraction and there's things going around and you just really don't have the tea or you don't have a place to just walk away
and just sit.
Breathing. Let me tell you, when you talk about breathe, when people say breathe, I even talk about in one of my songs is just breathe. Is breathing, and I'm talking like if I have to breathe in like strong and hard, like. And make it be known that I'm taking my deep breath for a moment because you guys just need to back up, I will do it just like that. Or if I don't want them to know that I'm super frustrated, I'll draw in my breath like very slow but for a very long time and do the same thing as I exhale that just to help. It's kind of like when you're like lifting weights and you like bring all the energy, you're like, to like bring up whatever barbell or whatever you're doing. It's kind of like that. It's because it's just such a heavy matter that you're breathing in to just let it go. Yes. Whatever it is. So but that helps a lot. Yeah, breathing in to let it go. And then I move on to something else that's not what it was that put me in that place. So I'll move on to a different task, which kind of brings us to our horoscopes.
Ooh, our horoscope is my favorite part of the day. Or the show.
You know what? I think we should cut to a quick break before we do that.
Let's do it.
Looking at the time, so we'll use that as our last segment of the day.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it is interesting today. I still have that article I told you guys about yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
Compatibility. So we'll cut to a quick break. When we come back, we'll get into that.
Okay.
This is KXVS Morning Show. Back after this.
All right.
The voice of Stockton.
Ranger Station, Ranger speaking.
Hi, I'd like to report a bear hug.
Uh-huh, okay.
Well, we were building a bonfire, and I saw some, dry brush and leaves around, so, I said to move the bonfire somewhere else, and out of nowhere, Smokey Bear shows up and hugs me.
So you noticed some wildfire hazards and moved your